Thanks for clicking on this video, and just when I need more toys. Unfortunately, I really have no more room for toys. It's the worst thing you want to hear in any relationship, is that we have no more room for toys. Not that I don't love you anymore, it's we have no more room for toys. We're really going to be selective in our toys. So this is probably the last big hauls of certain places because I really need to start selling stuff. So we went around the Chicago area, a few different places, and these are our hauls. Hope you enjoy what we got. I'm going to start right here. I went to the Allstate Arena Flea Market. And this thing here, I actually thought it was a vintage one, but I think it's from 2003, which is fine, because I only paid $20 for it. And I always wanted an original TIE Fighter, and it probably would cost too much anyway. So I'm just going to put a string on it and hang it from the ceiling anyway, because I don't have much room on the floor or on the shelves. So this is a TIE Fighter I got for 20 bucks. Flea markets are great places. You just have to go early enough before a lot of people get in there and purchase everything. I also went to Real Art, and Real Art's a store here in Berwyn, Illinois. Berwyn. And they have a lot of movie posters, but they also have other stuff. So I bought this. I've never seen these before, but these are, I guess, from Japan, and they are Planet of the Apes, like little toys there. And there's like 8 of them, I think, 6 or 8 scenes and toy, but I only bought the cool one. Guy in a cage and apes laughing at him because they're not in a cage. I also picked up some other Planet of the Apes items from Real Art. I never knew these existed. These were about $20 each, and on eBay they go for a little more than that, so I was happy. You get Zeus, get Astronaut, generic astronaut dude, and I don't know if this is Cornelius or one of the guys there, but these are from 1967, I believe, and you can bend them because they're bendies. Also at Real Art, picked up a magazine. I'm in a big kick of the Cylons. I kind of love the Cylons. I'd love to be a Stormtrooper for Halloween, and I would also love to be a Cylon for Halloween. Maybe like half the day I could be a Storm. No, I think I'm working on Halloween. Now, of course, the guy from Amazon needs to go up to space more than once, and it's really expensive, so I have to support him. So I got these from Amazon. Try to support independent stores first, but worst comes worst, go to Amazon. When you have a problem, you must whip it. Anyway, the Whip It and the Uncontrollable Urge kind of suit, they're calling it the Satisfaction suit. These just came out from one of my favorite bands, Devo, and even though I'm kind of through with Funko Pops, so I don't want any more, I don't want to collect anymore, I don't have room for any more, but you always have to make an exception for Devo. So these will go with my figures I have of the band. I have the 5-pack action figure. I'll show all that stuff in some other video, but anyway, these are pretty cool. I'm happy to have these. So the Allstate Arena Flea Market is one of my favorite places. For years I couldn't go just because my work schedule, but my work schedule changed, so now I'm available sometimes to go to the Allstate Arena, which is every Sunday. They have the flea market there in Rosemont, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. And if you get there early, sometimes you may find some good stuff. I just paid a few bucks for this, Star Tours. This is the Star Wars Jam. This is the ride at, Hollywood Studios. For years, this was the only Star Wars option at Hollywood Studios. Now, of course, Hollywood Studios has a whole bunch of cool Star Wars stuff that we're going back to.
Yeah, but that's from MGM. So that's from before Hollywood Studios.
This is the Disney expert correcting me on the YouTube. A guy there had some cheap board games. I've never been. We always go to Disney World, but it's Disneyland board game just for a few bucks. And this one was actually in the plastic, but it does have a scuff right here. But Battlestar Galactica, we're on a big kick. We've been watching all the old versions of the show from, I think it's 1978 to 80. Battlestar Galactica ran for 2 seasons way back then. And this is the board game. I heard the board game kind of is like, but whatever. We'll add it to our shelves of board games in the closet that we never play, but we like to collect. My favorite board game that I have, I won't do a video about board games because I don't have that many, but my favorite one is the Kiss one, the Kiss on Tour board game. That's probably my favorite.
We did play that one.
We did play that. That's one of the ones that we play. Monopoly and the Kiss one. And I have Welcome Back, Kotter, which is my favorite TV show. That board game, but I don't think we really played it. Also, this guy had cups and glasses, the Fonz. Arthur Fonzarelli. You always thought he was so cool. And then you get older and you're like, oh yeah, he's kind of like nerdy. I actually got the chance to meet Henry Winkler just a few years ago. And my wife loves him from Royal Pains, of all things, but I like him from Happy Days. Henry Winkler. Had him sign an 8-track of his, so this isn't signed, this is a new cup I bought. Also, E.T., I didn't really want to collect any more E.T. stuff for a while. I had all the little plastic E.T. figures, had tons of them, and I'm starting to get fewer collections, more stuff in fewer collections. I want to collect a little bit of everything anymore. So there's 4 Star Wars glasses from Star Wars, there's 4 Star Wars glasses from Empire Strikes Back, and there's 4 Star Wars glasses from Return of the Jedi. I have 2 from each of the movies, and I was happy with that. But I really like Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite one, and he had these glasses, and there's no chips or anything in them. They are beautiful looking. So I picked these up for a few bucks each, and now I've completed my Empire Strikes Back, which means, unfortunately, probably I'll have to complete Star Wars and Return of the Jedi. I have no room any. That's the whole thing. That's this whole gist of this video is I have no room. Everything I'm showing you, I don't know where I'm going to put. But my favorite item from the flea market for $5. eBay, this may be 10, 15, 20, 25. Boy, what a bargain. I got $5. I almost didn't even ask guy because I think I kind of only had, because I bought some tacos there at the flea market. Love the tacos there. Shout out to the taco people at the flea market. They're awesome. But anyway, after buying some tacos, I can talk about tacos all. We should just do a taco podcast. I only had a few bucks, so I figured there's no way. He probably wants 20 for it. But I asked him, he's like 5. So great. Charlie Brown, the Peanuts gang, and Winnie the Pooh always bring me into a happy place. Like, work is stressful, it's crazy. Then you go home, and if I can look at anything Peanuts or Pooh, I'm just, the heart rate goes, it's good for me. It's good for my health. Last but not least, from the Allstate Arena flea market there, I think it's called the Wolf's Flea Market, was this Return of the Jedi lunchbox. I didn't get a great deal. I'll be honest with you, I paid $60 for it, and the only reason I paid it is it's in good condition. Like, looking on eBay, it's like, it's alright. Because they had the thermos. So some people just sell the thermoses on eBay and they charge a whole bunch. But there was a guy kind of behind us and he was interested in it. So I knew if I didn't pay the price he was asking, then the guy behind me would. And I didn't really want to search any longer for it. So Return of the Jedi lunchbox. I never had it as a kid. I went to school. I actually had to kiss lunchbox. But Return of the Jedi lunchbox. I'm really happy to have it. And I have the Star Wars lunchbox, and I have Return of the Jedi lunchbox, and which brings me to a segue to, we went to Kane County Flea Market, and this is some of the things I picked up from Kane County. So from the lunchbox that I bought, I Return of the Jedi, I already had Star Wars. Kane County, I found Empire Strikes Back. Not in like mint condition or anything, but it's pretty darn good. So I'm happy. No thermos, so I'll have to search eBay or search the upcoming Chicago Toy Show for the thermos. So it could be complete, but I'm pretty happy with the lunchbox. And also there, this guy had really cool stuff. A little Empire Strikes Back plastic cup there. Now, fortunately for me, I found a pennant there from old Chicago FLD, which is Channel 32, or GN, which is Channel 9. This guy Bill Jackson used to do these, I guess, puppets or big clay things. The dragon pennant is what I found, which I'm showing you right here on the screen. I only paid $20. It's in horrible condition, and I cleaned it up. Probably the coolest thing I found there ever at King County, and I'm really happy with that. And this is what the Puddin bought.
So at Real Art, I got a couple of posters. I don't like a lot of the stuff that they have there, just because it's mostly like comic based, and I'm not into that. But they do have a lot of movie posters, and I'm a huge Disney fan. So I was able to pick up the Great Mouse Detective poster.
Which I've never heard of that.
So it is a classic Disney movie, and I love it, and I think it's one of their better movies that they put out. So anyway, so I got this movie poster, and then I also got the Rescuer Down Under movie poster, and I like both the Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under.
They go to Australia.
Yeah, so they go to Australia on that one, but it's they didn't have the Rescuers. I like that one a little bit more than the Down Under one, but this one's also good. But when we went to the flea market, I was able to actually pick up this set of glasses of the Rescuers. Yeah, so I guess it was from Burger King, I think the guy said, that had them, but he had all sorts of glass sets, and so it was nice to pick up all 8.
So one of us was lucky enough to get a Holy Grail item. it wasn't me. So, and it was through eBay, because sometimes you just gotta open your search up through the whole world and see what people are selling on eBay. And now it's time for the unboxing of the Buddens, one of her big holy grails, the thing she had as a kid, and now it's brought back to her. Although it's not the same one you had as a kid, probably. Although it could be. I don't know. It's weird things happen. But now it's time for the unboxing of the holy grail. The people watching this.
Let's hope it's not. Oh, that doesn't work very well.
This is your childhood coming back to. This is the fun of toy collecting, is bringing the childhood back.
Yeah.
Or
So the big thing that I really like to collect out from my childhood was She-Ra stuff. So it's hard sometimes, like I talked about before, getting figures that don't have like marks on it, and then, you know, obviously their hair is like big. This is Perfuma. And then I got Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo with her little fan. Okay.
Oh, the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Like Indiana Jones and the Lost Art, but different.
All right.
What?
I got Crystal Castle.
Crystal Castle. So it's like Castle Grayskull, but She-Ra's
Yep.
pad. She-Ra's casa.
They
Near.
said 99% complete.
Okay.
It's missing one thing, but from the pictures, it had something else that's not supposed to go with the castle. So that's okay.
Wow.
So I know there's like more bubble wrap stuff.
More junk.
What do you want me to say?
You don't have to say anything. Just show 'em.
Love it.